Yo guys, so as you can see from the title of the video, this is pretty much an entire guide on Arena and everything about it pretty much. So what exactly is Arena? So Arena, as you can see in the main page, you can see Arena is right there on the bottom left. You just have to click into it and then you'll be at the Arena page, right? So Arena has actually two modes. One of them will be this Extreme Duo. The other one will be the Arena Battle. So pretty much both of them are just 1v1 against another player, but I will just be talking about Arena Battle and not about Extreme Duo. Since Extreme Duo, you're actually going to 1v1 someone live, while Arena Battle, you're just going to 1v1 someone's AI, right? So in Arena Battle, you get to 1v1 against someone's AI, but you get to control yours, right? While theirs will just be their preset AI. So it's clearly much easier for you to win, and I'll get into that later on. So it only gets slightly more difficult in Masters as you climb from beginners all the way to SS and to Masters. But any rank below Masters, you should just spam and play it, right? Once you get the orbs to play, right? The 5 things on top over here, you just play, and you just wait every half an hour and you get one of it back, and then you just play again, right, until you get to Masters, and that's when it gets like slightly more difficult as people compete for rankings. So Masters ranking, actually there's a weekly reward, so you should try to get to Masters ASAP, and I'll get into that later on. So your fighter ranking, right, which is this thing in the top middle. As you can see, mine is Masters, but for yours it could be from beginner all the way to H, G, F, E, D, C, so on and so forth, right? So you start from beginners, and as you play, you rank up from beginners to H, to G, so on and so forth, to A, to S, to SS, and then you get to Masters. And on Masters, you have a point system. As you get more points, you get higher placing. As you can see right now, I have 10,136 points, and I'm currently 115th place. So that's pretty much the point system in Masters. So ranking actually resets every week on Monday, 12 AM PST. PST stands for Pacific Standard Time. You can just convert 12 AM PST to whatever your country is, and it tell you what time that is. It resets at that time. So for mine, because I'm a Singaporean, it resets at Monday 3 PM, and 1 hour later you'll open up for like the new bracket or the new ranking reset, right? It opens up 1 hour later, so it open up at 4 PM for me. So if you're SS and below, it doesn't really affect you, right? Because this resetting is only for Masters ranking system. So if you're SS and below, your point system stays the same, your rank stays the same. But if you're Masters and you did not play for that week, meaning you're currently in Masters rank, but for that entire week you didn't touch Arena at all, you'll drop back to SS. But once you play one match and you win, you just go back to Masters. But if you're Masters and you've played, well, I mean, your points just reset back to 0, but you'll still be in Masters. So you just have like a 1 game head start compared to the people that didn't play, I guess. So you also can see your position, your friend's position, and the top players for the week. So let me show you right here. You can just click on Masters ranking, and then you can see currently I am in where am I? Yeah, I'm here, right? 115th place. So I can see the people above and on top of me. So I can see, oh, I need about 23 more points to go to next position, and so on and so forth, right? It just shows you the few people that are above and below you. Then for top, you can just see first place all the way to 10th place, the top 10 players, their points. So as you can see, I'm nowhere near, right? I'm 10k and these people are like what, 33k. And then of course you can see your friends ranking, the people that you have befriended, and then you can see your friends ranking, and you can just compete with them, I guess, if that matters to you. Yeah, so let's get to the main topic. The main topic will be why you should actually play Arena, right? Of course, you don't just want to play Arena just for the sake of it, right? You want to play it because there are rewards. And there are 3 sections of rewards, right? One of it will be the section when you are from beginner and you climb to SS ranking. So this reward system, you get crystals. Wait, let me see if I can find it. Is it this? No. Is it ranking? No. Oh, give me a moment. I think it's rewards. Yeah, rewards. So as you can see, from H, when you reach H ranking, right, you get 3 crystals. And then when you reach G, you get 3. You reach F, you get another 3, and so on and so forth. When you reach S, you get 3. When you reach SS, you get 10. And then when you hit Masters, you don't get anything. From then on, it's just climbing the rankings for rewards, for other rewards, right? So you can see there's 10 different rankings here. 9 of it you get 3 crystals, 1 of it you get 10, so you get a total of 27 plus 10, so that's 37 crystals. So if you're a beginner ranking, right, just make sure to climb all the way to Masters. You get free 37 crystals, so don't miss on that. And then afterwards, you can see in Masters ranking, you get gold medals, which I'll talk about it later on as the currency. There's a currency you get where you can exchange for rewards. So first place you get 150, second you get 120, and so on and so forth. This actually don't really matter as much. It's actually quite little to just compete for first place for the 150 medals. It's not really allowed. It's not really worth it. So once you're in Masters and you play one game, you're guaranteed 30 medals for that week, which is pretty insane. That's about 10 games or so. Yeah. So yeah, don't miss on it. So whenever you have these 5 ops, you should just play, which is what I should be doing now, but whatever, man. So yeah, that's the 2 different rewards. And then the third reward would be the total victory, which is this. Hold on. It'll be this. So you start off with 1 victory, right? 1 victory will give you 10 crystals. As you play more and more, you get more higher total victory count, right? And you get more and more crystals. Up to 4,500 victory, you get 30 crystals. And after that, you don't get any more incentive. So it's a shame. But the 2 main things you want to look out for would be... Actually, there's no 2 main things that you want to look for. It's just for the crystals. You're going for the crystals for the Elk Stone. It takes a while to get 4,500. It's pretty daunting, but as you play, you just get more and more wins. Like me, right now I have 3,500, and I didn't even realize I played that much. So yeah, you just play and you get gold medals when you win, which is the main currency that you want to use to exchange for stuff, which is what I'm going to talk about right now. So you can see in this arena exchange shop, right, you see all kinds of rewards that you can exchange for with your medals. So the main things you want to exchange for would definitely be the L pots and the LB stones. So all the LB stones are in the shop, as well as the large potions, which refill your energy to max, and the unique stickers that you can get from here. The stickers, you don't really have to care so much about it. I mean, it's just one-time purchase. So if you really want to buy, you don't spend 400 on it, just go ahead, and then it will just be permanently unavailable. But for the L pots, you can buy up to 20. The LB stones, you can buy 1 each for 700, and they actually reset every month. So right now would be the 21st of December. So on the 1st of Jan, it will reset and everything can be purchased. Everything can be purchased again, except for the stickers. They just remain unpurchasable. So don't miss out on it. You definitely want to get the 20 L pots. They are very, very, very precious, as well as the unique LB stone. Other than that, I wouldn't recommend buying the equipped LB stones. They are pretty useless unless you're very desperate for it. Because there's 700 medals, it takes quite a while to accumulate that. These 2,000 medals I've accumulated since 2 weeks ago. So it takes quite a while to actually save up quite a bit. But I don't know what I'm saving up for. I can just buy it if I want, but I have quite a lot, so I don't really buy it. I only buy L pots and unique LB stones. Yes, that's all for the shop and for the rewards. So yes, don't miss out on it and buy it every month. Set like a reminder or something if you have to. So let's get into the main gameplay of it. So how do you actually play Arena, right? There's 2 things that you want to look out for. First will be the unit and equips. And next thing you want to look out for the rewards at the end. So whether you win or you lose, you get rewards either way. But of course, when you lose, you don't get as good of a reward. You just get grand, which is the basic money, which can be gotten quite easily. So you want to try not to lose. It's very hard to lose, so it's fine. So the idea would just be to nuke my opponents. Personally, I would just want to nuke my opponents. It'll save time, it'll save my energy, and it'll save my sanity when grinding it up. Because it gets quite boring when it gets quite repetitive as you play. So I'll just make it quick and use my time to grind other stuff like the events that's currently going on. So I 100% recommend farming for creation, which is this item over here. It does 20,000% dark damage. So this 20,000% multiplier is very good for arena because of how low our HP is, and the fact that this does 20,000% is just going to wipe out most of the awoken units and maybe some of the ascended units. The cooldown doesn't really matter since we are going for a nuke comp, right? We just want to use one of each equipment and just go next, right? Yeah, so how you can get this creation would be to go to the campaign. It is the Born by Wishes multi-challenge. Let me just show you. It will be over, where is it? Chapter 10. It will be here. So it will be this challenge over here, Born by Wishes. So you'll fight against Dark Celia. All you have to do is just bring a nuker, which is Okarun in this case, and you just need to bring someone with either Blessed Necklace or Iriel. So in this case, let me just pull out I'll just pull up Roy or something. Yeah, I'll get rid of this to just show you how easy it is to nuke it. So all you have to do is just bring out Iriel. Would be this equip over here. So it's a 3-star equip that gives damage down and magic damage down. So it's very good for Celia's final nuke, right? And or you can use Blessed Necklace if you want. I don't think Blessed Necklace is needed here. It's just either or. Whichever one you have, you just use. So in this case, I'll show you both scenarios. So in this case, my Okarun is going to nuke and my Roy is just going to provide the support equip. So basically what you want to do is just use a nuker to nuke the boss, and then you can go next. So this is what I'm going to do. Boss gonna die. I'm just gonna pop this on whoever. They're gonna take less damage because of the magic damage and the overall damage now. And that's it. So you actually just need one person to survive the nuke. You don't need everybody to survive, right? You just need one of it to clear it. I'll show you one more time. This time I'll use Blessed Necklace. So it's actually quite simple to farm it. You just have to go on repeat. It costs 5 energy. It's chill, you know. Let me show you one more time. This time will be Blessed Necklace. The boss gets nuked. Just show you anybody. Blessed Necklace gives like invulnerability once it dies. Like you can see right here. I didn't take damage for a short period of time, and Roy survives and I clear it. So in this case, Celia, you saw drop a brown box, brown chest. So in this case, I didn't get it. So you should farm until you get at least one of it, and it will significantly help you in your arena. So yeah, you just can see I got a Dark Ore, I didn't get it, right? So okay, let's move on. So okay, in this case, for units, so since I'm talking about equips, I think I'm done talking about equips. So let's move on to the units. So for units, I'll briefly go through them since the units are completely flexible and everyone uses different units. When you play, you'll find out that everyone uses all kinds of funny team comps, and it doesn't really matter because there isn't really one best team comp. So in this case, I bring Okarun, Sagara, Samurai Rim, and Benimaru in order. So I bring Okarun for the DR and instant 100 arts, as you can see. ability, as you can see, all allies damage taken 30% down for first 120 seconds of quest, ends when Okarun is near death, right? So this is passive, that's why I brought him. 30% DR is very helpful in Arena. And something to note, the reason why I say he gets 100 arts instead of 200 arts is because art gen is only 50% of the original amount in Arena, whether it's equips, whether it's your arts or your skill or anything, right? So in this case, just now when I show Axis, right? Axis, if you know, it gives art gauge to somebody 100 arts, right? Increase their art gauge by 100. So in this case, it only increased by 50 in Arena. Yeah, so it affects units that have instant art gauge up, like Okarun, Summer Jay, or other units, right, that are missing out. Right? All these units that instantly at the start of the quest gains 200 arts, it will be cut by half. If it starts with 100 arts, it will get cut by half also. Everything gets cut by half. So healing is also actually affected. It gets reduced by 80%. Right? So if I show you my equips, yeah, so stuff like this, Bat's Fault. Bat's Fault recovers 20% of all allies' HP, right? You'll get cut by half, so it'll be 10% of all allies' HP. And stuff like Soma, right? Soma heals all allies by 300 HP, so it'll be 150 instead of 300 because it gets cut by, oh, not half, but half, right? It gets cut by 80%. So it gets cut by 80%. So yeah, so I feel that healing equips are highly not recommended. There's no point in bringing healing equips. So continuing on with the units, I bring Okarun for the DR, right? I bring Sanosuke Sagara. So I bring it for its passive as well, right? It gives all allies art gauge 100 and allies recover HP by 100% when near them. So in this case, 100 art gauge will get cut by half, so it gives everyone 50 art gauge, and all allies HP recover by 100 gets cut by 80%, so everyone recovers by 20% near them, right? So it's quite a good passive in Arena, I would say. So yeah, and that's why I bring him. And also for his slots, right? All of it is physical. You can bring a lot of high damaging equips over, and in battle you can just one shot your opponent. I'll bring Samurai Rim for the skill. Right, the skill gives arts. You can see art gauge by 60, and as you can see, the normal arts, it gives everyone's status up by 35%, which is quite significant. And then I bring Benimaru for the magic equip and for his arts as well. So he gets 30 arts, and it gives everyone damage up and skill CP, and it does decent damage. Yes, so that's all for the units. I will now talk about, yes, the equips. Okay, so the equips, very simply, what you want the equips. The equips that you want will be very similar to the things that you want when you fight normal PvE bosses, right? You want crit buff, you want arts up, you want status up, and you can have status ailment, inflicting status ailment, or shielding. That's optional here, but if you're nuking, you don't really care about that, or I wouldn't care about that. So the idea for my team comp here will be to stop your opponents from moving and just use all the arts and equips and obliterate them, right? So I use this 5-star magic bow, Lord Diergis, I think I just butchered the name, but it gives 80% chance of freezing the opponent, so it stops them from moving. And I use Spike Bat Missile, 50% chance of fainting, right? So there are some equips that negate status ailment, right, except for fainting. So I bring fainting for the extra measure in case my bow doesn't freeze them. And